Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Olga is here. For those of you who haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell as well to get the latest notifications about the videos I post out there for you guys. And I am playing with these new lights. My husband actually set up these lights I was telling you about in my previous video. So the temperature of the lights it's crazy in here, it's really hot. And I needed to reshoot this intro, so that's why there is no necklace here, because it's like I've done the whole video and I'm like, we need to redo the intro, guys. So I just was really displeased with how my previous intro looked like, so I'm redoing it right now. And so today we are reviewing this wonderful set by Wayne Goss, the Anniversary Set Volume 2. This just became available. I actually picked it up a week ago, and this retails for $241. This is available on Beautylish. This is where I ordered this set. This set is of natural fibers. It's cruelty-free, of course, handmade by 20 artisans in Japan. And I do have other brushes by Mr. Wayne Goss, and I absolutely love them. And of course, we are going to be playing with these brushes. I have already played with them. So basically, I'm going to give you specs on the brushes and we're going to play with them, and then I'll deliver my final words and verdict, you guys. And that's pretty much it for this intro. And let's go ahead and dive into the video. So here we have brush number 1. This is a dense dual fiber brush for fast, flawless foundation application. Brush number 2, a tapered sculpting brush for highlighter, blush, and bronzer. Brush number 3, fluffy eyeshadow brush that doubles as a precision highlighter brush. Brush number 4, a silky-soft crease brush that works with any eye shape. I do have this brush in his previous collection, and mine is dyed black. These ones, as you can see, are natural and they're not dyed. He explains that with these brushes you can work with any makeup medium, be that liquid eyeshadow or liquidy product or a powder. Any kind of makeup medium will work for these brushes, so they are universal. And let's do a little comparison. So this is my brush number 4 and this is the new brush number 4. Pretty much everything looks very similar. The only thing that is a little bit different is that the number 4 from my previous collection is a bit shorter, I believe. But other than that, everything is spot on, and the only difference is the color. Brush number 5 here, and this is a finely pointed pencil brush for detail work around eyes and lips. And again, I have this one too in my previous collection. Let's do a little comparison. And this is what they look like side by side. Brush number 6, an eyeshadow blending brush that softens pigment in a single swipe. Again, I have this one. Let's do a little comparison there. The numbers on these brushes got improved, done in a little bit of a bold font, and also pink. It's easier to read. The previous ones, as you can see, are very faint. It's a little bit hard to read to know what brush number you're working with if you're not familiar with them. This is your brush number 7, a flat eyeshadow brush that packs on pigment and works wonders with concealer. So this is great if you want to do a cut crease, do your detail work. Also, you, I believe, can use it as a smudger, and that's a great brush. I never had brush number 7 before, but from what I could see on the website, this one looks nothing like the brush number 7 that he had in his previous collection. So this is truly a really new piece to me, and I'm new to it. We have brush number 8, a small pencil liner brush that works color deep into the lash line. This is really truly great if you have hooded eyes and you're trying to focus on a little bit of the eyelid space that you still have available for your work, and you need to pack this color tightly into the lash line and really focus that pigment there. Now, if we all remember brush number 8 from his previous collection, it was looking quite a bit different. It was also this square shaped and stiff, so you can see there is quite a bit of difference. This is also brush number 8, and this is brush number 8. They both do fine detail work. So for me, this is amazing because I could have this for bigger work and this for smaller work. So I'm going to start now with brush number 1, and this is amazing because it has dual fibers. That means that you can work with liquid products, liquid foundations. In this case, he had created a brush that allows you to work with liquid foundations. I'm going to go into Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in shade number 3. As you know, I normally prefer Beauty Blender application versus this type of application because it just feels to me nicer. However, I must say this is a very pleasant experience. When I'm applying this right now, this feels really nice because when I try to work with something like other brushes, or if I put that brush attachment onto my smart profile, it just literally feels like I am wiping a woolen sweater all over my face. That's just very much personal experience, and absolutely nothing wrong with using brushes applying foundation. That's actually how you're supposed to be doing it, but I just got so used to Beauty Blender. But this one does not give me that woolen sweater feeling. This feels really natural. The small buffing motions to spread your foundation evenly. We start from the mid portion of the face because this is the first thing that is really seen, because that's how the light hits our features. You're just taking your product and you're spreading it out evenly. Also, not to forget about the neck area right here. Oftentimes what I see is that people will have a line right here, and yes, there is really no 100% perfect way to always match your skin tone to the foundation. So what you need to do is you need to drag the foundation down your neck and make sure you don't neglect this area right here as well as your ears. You do not want to have red ears and matte face of foundation. That just doesn't look right. I forgot to mention that I did prime my skin with this Giorgio Armani Maestro Primer, UV primer, a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and apply this underneath my eyes. So again, I feel like this is amazing. Going to go ahead and use again brush number 1 and just start blending my concealer in back and forth, and that really ensures that you are working the product into your skin, making everything blended nicely together. Next, I'm going to use Maybelline Fit Me powder in fair shade number 10. The idea today is to really step aside and not use the Beauty Blender at all, really just focus on using Wayne Goss's collection, truly dive into this collection. I'm going to use Wayne Goss brush number 7, and I will focus it right here because I want to make sure that all of the concealer that I have put in, all of it has blended nicely here and there is no creasing or excess product. What I'm going to do right now is I will fill in my eyebrows, then we'll be back for more with the Wayne Goss brushes. The reason I'm doing it off camera is because for this I'm not going to be using the brushes themselves. I am just going in with my trusted Jordana pencils as well as the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow gel. Right now I'm going to go into this Lancome palette that came in that gift set that I got, and honestly when I got that set I wasn't really thinking much of these eyeshadows at all, and I'm really liking them. I'm using them as highlighters and as other things And this black right here, I've been using a lot and really favoring to fill in my eyebrows. So for the purposes of, I don't want to put the new number 5 Wayne Goss because it's white into this black, I am going to use this one. That's the same brush, so it doesn't matter to me. I know that one works as well. And I will fill in my eyebrows right now. I typically do not carve them out. I just feel like that is an extra step that I do not necessarily need to do. Kat Von D Shade and Light palette right here. She's loved, she's used. And I'm going to use brush number 2. I'm using this middle shade right here. This definitely picks up product way better than the actual Kat Von D brush. I mean, look how much product you're getting. And this is what I am talking about. My preference is, especially for powders, to always use natural fiber brushes. They pick up the product better. Now my favorite part, Hourglass Bronzer. Absolutely love them. They are fantastic. I actually for longest time used to think that you could use bronzer instead of your contour or vice versa, but I was actually told that that's not the case. And of course it's all preference, so if you have a different opinion on that, that's totally fine, but this is what I was told. Contour is going to add shadows and dimension, and it's always like cooled toned type of browns, whereas bronzer, and it's usually matte, bronzers are usually shimmery, they add color to your face. There is that. So when you are contouring, you kind of need to go ahead and bronze afterwards to bring back that color. Going with the Wayne Goss brush number 3, I'm going to use the Viseart palette right here, this little guy, and going to the lightest shade and apply that all over my lid. I'm trying to try as many brushes as possible because I am trying to do a review of these brushes, and it's a little hard because I can literally use one eyeshadow brush. Like I could use a brush number 3 or 4 or 6 and literally do all of my eyeshadow minus the cut crease. I could do that all with one brush. So I'm like changing brushes here. I'm going to go into this darker brown. His brushes are amazing. I mean, they work beautifully with really highly pigmented eyeshadows. If you have like Viseart eyeshadows, even if you don't, I mean, you could have any kind of other brand. What I have learned is that eyeshadow pigments can be mediocre, but the brushes have to be great. And you can make the mediocre eyeshadows work if you have great brushes, but not the other way around. Going to use this brush number 8 and pack the color very close, actually right into this lower eyelid area. And I'm using this dark one right here. This gives you such uniformity of color and such precision. This is a very sturdy, stiff brush right here, and that's exactly what I need for this particular job. Right now I applied the Too Faced glitter glue to my eyelids. I'm going with Wayne Goss number 6, of course. This is that flat brush. I will pick up beautiful golden color right here. Look how much product you get. You get this much. This is a lot. And just pack it onto my lids. What I really like this brush for is that it allows me to go sideways if I need to create a little bit of the arched effect. And that's what I've been doing with my original number 6 from his previous collection. And using that brush, like I said, I like using the same brush, and that's just how I roll. I'm going to right now go ahead and apply my mascara and some lipstick or some lip gloss, and I will be right back with my final words and verdict. So the Anniversary Set Volume 2 by Wayne Goss is Olga Guffey approved. This is an amazing addition to my brush collection since I already have some of these brushes in his previous collections. As always, thank you very much, Wayne Goss. You've done it again. It is a beautiful collection. Now, it does come with a hefty price of $241, but if you were to compare it to some of the others in the field, you would find that these are actually priced rather modestly, because you can buy brushes like these individually, or you can buy it as a set. Now, this particular collection is limited edition, meaning that it would come like this all together, I believe, with the pink numbers on them, and that's a limited edition. But all of these brushes are available individually. I purchased mine from Beautylish. What you can do there is either you can pay right away, or you can have the option of splitting it into 3 payments. And if it's a hardship to cough up that much money right away, you just split this up and they will charge your credit card on a chosen day. I guess like the first time they charge it the same day that you are ordering these, and then the next month and the month after that would be the 2 portions of the payment that would come out. This is actually how I've done it, so that it doesn't hit me all at once, but basically is divided into 3 payments. This is amazing that Beautylish can offer that, and this is where I purchased these beautiful brushes. The bottle actually reminds me of the wine bottle. This is amazing. It all looks very beautiful, very sleek. I absolutely love Wayne as an makeup artist, and his brushes are amazing. And if you don't know who he is, I am going to link the information down below so you can check him out. And definitely, if you want to be having much easier time applying eyeshadows or any kind of stuff on your face, and definitely consider getting these brushes. They are amazing brushes. With all of that said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. If you are already subscribed, you are welcome to my channel. Everyone is welcome here. And let me know if there is any particular brand or product that you would like me to review, or if there are any particular brushes or whatever you're interested to hear my 2 cents about, and I will chime in whenever I feel like this is actually appropriate for me to chime in. If I don't know a certain brand, I will do my best to research it before giving you the answer. With all of that said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you all in my next videos. I love you. Bye.